Let's read Proverbs 21 together. The king's heart is like a stream of water directed by the Lord. He guides it wherever he pleases. People may be right in their own eyes, but the Lord examines their heart. The Lord is more pleased when we do what is right and just than when we offer him sacrifices. Haughty eyes, a proud heart, and evil actions are all sin. Good planning and hard work lead to prosperity, but hasty shortcuts lead to poverty. Wealth created by a lying tongue is a vanishing mist and a deadly trap. The violence of the wicked sweeps them away because they refuse to do what is just. The guilty walk a crooked path. The innocent travel a straight road. It's better to live alone in the corner of an attic than with a quarrelsome wife in a lovely home. Evil people desire evil. Their neighbors get no mercy from them. If you punish a mocker, the simple-minded become wise. If you instruct the wise, they will be all the wiser. The righteous one knows what is going on in the homes of the wicked. He will bring disaster on them. Those who shut their eyes to the cries of the poor will be ignored in their own time of need. A secret gift calms anger. A bribe under the table pacifies fury. Justice is a joy to the godly, but it terrifies evildoers. The person who strays from common sense will end up in the company of the dead. Those who love pleasure become poor. Those who love wine and luxury will never be rich. The wicked are punished in place of the godly, and traitors in place of the honest. It's better to live alone in the desert than with a quarrelsome, complaining wife. The wise have wealth and luxury, but fools spend whatever they get. Whoever pursues righteousness and unfailing love will find life, righteousness, and honor. The wise conquer the city of the strong and level the fortress in which they trust. Watch your tongue and keep your mouth shut, and you will stay out of trouble. Mockers are proud and haughty. They act with boundless arrogance. Despite their desires, the lazy will come to ruin, for their hands refuse to work. Some people are always greedy for more, but the godly love to give. The sacrifice of an evil person is detestable, especially when it is offered with wrong motives. A false witness will be cut off, but a credible witness will be allowed to speak. The wicked bluff their way through, but the virtuous think before they act. No human wisdom or understanding or plan can stand against the Lord. The horse is prepared for the day of battle, but the victory belongs to the Lord. Something I just thought of here where it speaks about or just having a moment of those who love wine in verse 17, those who love wine and luxury will never be rich. So I just thought about in the previous chapter, so if you've not read that one yet, it's in the beginning of chapter 20, where it speaks about too much alcohol is like it leads you to doing foolish things. And I think there's many opinions about that. And for me, it is you have to go and decide when you take alcohol or maybe too much food. It also says in the Bible, I'm not sure where, but of too much food and drink, that's also not good. Overeating, over drinking, having too much of a good thing is also not always good, basically. So it is you looking yourself in the mirror and asking yourself, if I do this and this, where does it lead me? Am I still staying close to God's feet, or am I going down a different path? The way I speak, the choices I make, does this take me away from God's heart or what He has planned for me? If your answer is yes, if your answer is no, cool, whatever. But the fine line is, if you have too much, or even if it's one glass or whatever, does it influence the choices you make in a way that you wouldn't have if you didn't have it. Verse 30 and 31. No human wisdom or understanding or plan can stand against the Lord. The horse is prepared for the day of battle, but the victory belongs to the Lord. And that for me is like, what is your motive for doing something? Is it for yourself, for your own glory? Then it's like, God knows your motives. Or is this for the glory of His name? And that's our purpose on earth. It is making disciples, telling people the good news, sharing the gospel. Jesus lives. He loves you. He wants a relationship with you. And whatever you do, if it is for that purpose and sharing that message, then you are on the right path. What stood out for you today? Bye!